Black Ops Cold War can't be bad. It's the newest Call of Duty. You're bad. What's going on, guys? Krahu here. Today I will give you my 1 week, I guess, first impressions prior to my honest review of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. There's a little bit to say. I'm going to try to stay on... By the way, I was going to say stay on topic, and look at me switching topics around. By the way, this is straight from the PS5. This is one of the very first games I've gotten on the PS5 on Black Ops Cold War. Look at that Bonnie hop, son! Fucking multitasking like a boss. So just to give you an idea of how the quality of the game is coming straight out of the PS5 recording, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's 1080p at 60 frames per second. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, look at that fucking mount! That MP5, son. You just can't get away from it. Anyhow, before I rage too much, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like on this video. If you think this video deserves a like, leave your comments about what do you think so far. We're a week into this. Ugh! Why? Anyway, we're a week into this, Black Ops Cold War, and I would like to know your opinions if you play the game. No words. Anyway, let's continue. So, Black Ops Cold War, where do we stand with this game at this moment? Is it bad? Is it the devil? Yes and no. Now, here's the things that, just after a week of playing, I really enjoy about Black Ops Cold War. And again, this isn't my honest review. That will come, because I have to play the campaign, I have to play the zombies. I played a little bit, and I have to get more experience in multiplayer. Now, you know, I work during the day, so my playtime is limited. I am level 50, so that's not too bad. I did grind the game a little bit, to a good extent on... I fucking never win these battles, man. I did grind the game a little bit on the weekend. So I think I could give you my fair assessment of the game so far. So here we go. So is it the worst thing in the world? No. What I like about it, I do like the visuals. I do believe that Modern Warfare 2019 looks a little bit better than this. But because this is, in their own words, because this is a hybrid of Infinity Ward engine with a sprinkle of Black Ops in there, I mean, I guess it's to be expected. It just looks different. I like it. I'm 1 in 6. I don't like that. But I'm trying to play the objective as well. And also, this is a fairly standard game for me on Black Ops Cold War so far. I'm not going to blame it on PS5 controllers or whatever. This is just a typical Black Ops Cold War game. Okay? So I didn't want to, you know, try too hard or get too sweaty. I just wanted to deliver a fairly average, I guess, game. It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. But it's something that ties into the video because, you know, skill-based matchmaking exists, but we'll talk about it in a bit, and especially in my honest review. So I do like the weapons. I do like the, you know, the feel of the game. I do like the visuals. It's very... It does have that aesthetic of the 80s, I guess. Maybe not so much the 80s as to maybe mid-1990s. But I'll take it. I'll take it. The weapons feel good when you fire them. AK-74U. Not too sure why I'm using the... the flashlight. I guess usually I just run the steady aim laser because it's very important in this game, and one of the main culprits for this is the MP5. That is a ray weapon. It's just God mode, and I do play with crossplay on because I want to play with, you know, everybody on PC and Xbox and PS4. Not that I care too much about crossplay. It's just I wanna test myself. You know, if a PC player kicks my ass, maybe eventually I'll find a way on console to do better. You know, and that ties into the whole skill-based matchmaking, which, to a certain extent, it's fine. I mean, we've known way back in the day, we had this conversation in Modern Warfare 3. Skill-based matchmaking was always there. It was always there, and there's no denying it. Black Ops 2, if you guys remember, it was a while ago, so, you know, a lot of people playing Modern Warfare 2019 and you know, Black Ops Cold War now just don't remember times of, you know, Modern Warfare 3 in its prime and Black Ops 2 in its prime. Those games had skill-based matchmaking, and we were annoyed back then. But the thing was, lobbies didn't disband, and they disband here. And what I've noticed, and this could be, you know, false, but this is just my observation, I shit you not, the moment I unlocked Ninja on level 35 or whatever, and the moment I unlocked Perk Greed, wild card, in this game, I swear to you, I'm telling you, everybody in my lobbies was running the same fucking setup. What's the algorithm for the skill-based matchmaking? I don't get it. Okay, if you want to have it set like, oh, that's a nice comeback I did, first on the leaderboards. If you want to have it set for levels, fine. Okay, levels, kill to death ratio, whatever. But every single game, as soon as I unlocked Perk Greed, because remember, lobbies disband, it's a fucking, it's like I'm running into copies of myself. You know, it was crazy. The moment I unlocked that Perk Greed, it's as if the game knew, ha, you bastard, now you're gonna run against people using that. You know, if the game thinks that's fair, whatever, okay, cool. But like I said in my previous video, look at that score, pretty close. Like I said in my previous video, it just makes me, it's just such a fucking chore to play. Like, I really do not, in this game, I just play for some sort of strategy. It happened in Ghosts, and I know it's gonna happen here. A lot of people gave up on Ghosts very quickly. I didn't. Eventually, I did find a way to tackle Call of Duty Ghosts for what it was, and do well. And I know, I mean, you know, it's a mixed bag here. Sometimes I do well, sometimes I fucking suck. It is what it is. But going back to skill-based matchmaking talk, it was just one of those observations where it's like, holy shit, this is a thing. You know, not only are they matching me with second prestige people, full parties, when I'm playing solo, they're having the same setup. I mean, is this a winning setup? Maybe I'm some sort of a goddamn genius. I mean, nobody else would think about to pair Ghost and Ninja, right? Anyway, going back to retro cards. Sorry, I got off on tangent. Going back to retro cards. So we've had this conversation before during Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, and back then we were annoyed as well. But it was not, you know, lobbies didn't disband, so it was a little bit easier to get those, you know, crazy scores. Fucking greedy Kraku. You bastard. That's what you get. I just didn't hear the beep in time. So skill-based matchmaking was in Call of Duty for a very long time, but I just don't understand why it's cranked up to... I was just admiring the reflections on the PS5. I was just not expecting it to be like this. Every fucking game after I'm done, it's just like, and I do relatively well, I'm just like, oh, thank God. I can stop playing, and it shouldn't be like that. And this... I don't know. There's so much random shit happening in this game, and I know Exclusive Ace made a video about the aim assist. Ask anybody I've played with. That's the #1 thing I've said while in game. I was like, why the fuck is my aim going to the right of the person in every Call of Duty, you know, including this one, I guess. I don't know, I haven't checked my accuracy. My accuracy is decent. On console, it's about 25%, but it's just this fucking invisible force working against me. Like, I'm trying to move the analog stick to stay on target, but the game is just like, no, you're not gonna fucking stay on target, and you're gonna get melted by the MP5. That's what's gonna happen to you. And that's what happens all the time. Now, I would, if I were to take this game seriously, like super serious, I would have a very bad time. As bad of a time as I had with Modern Warfare. Now, with this game, I'm taking it less seriously, and I'm trying to adapt, I guess, to this new playstyle and fucking learn it. I know there's a way, where there's a will, there's a way to learn shit, you know? And I'll crack the code. I'll fucking do it. I'm gonna stick with this game because it's, at this point, it's madness. It's not a bad game, but at this point, with only 8 maps, it's not a good game. It's just so painfully... I'm gonna reserve this. for my honest review, because maybe some things will change. But for now, my first impression after a week, the game is what it is. I mean, you either like it or you hate it. I don't know, there's a very small minority of people who are like me that are just kind of in between, where they hop on and it's just like, meh, you know, let me get a couple of games in, let me get a couple of levels in, maybe unlock some more attachments or whatever. I just don't know. So take whatever I talked about this video, make your own judgment of my first impressions, because I tried to cover at least a bunch of the things that I've noticed. Again, I like the atmosphere, I like the weapons, I like the attachments. It's just the little things that they keep fucking with and changing. Nobody asked them to change, like the way you matchmake, whatever. You know, if I get washed, I get washed. It is what it is. I'm only human. I'm not some sort of a fucking AR-controlled robot. There's people out there with, you know, scuff controllers, jumping, bunny hopping all over the place, sliding, injecting themselves with stem shots, chugging G Fuel, you know, shit like that. Maybe I just gotta chug G Fuel. I don't know. But don't think that this game is terrible. I know it's going to improve. And I know that there was a nerf to the MP5. I haven't tested it out yet. But this game, I mean, the MP5 is God. And I don't know how it got past testing. But anyway, this was Krahu. Not bad. I mean, you know, played the objective. 27 and what was that? 12. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Take care.